What's good? What's good? What's good? It's been at least 3 or 4 weeks. I haven't made no videos. Your man's has just been busy. I've been working like a crazy person. Working during the day, working during the night. Because it's only by God's grace I'm gonna get out of this financial deficit that I'm in. But I'm decreeing, calling things just being out as though they were. I'm out the financial deficit. I got more than enough to take care of what I need to take care of. But just to let y'all know, your man's is good. I know some of y'all be like, man, where you at, man? You ain't said nothing on X. You ain't said nothing on YouTube. You ain't post nothing. Y'all know I had to react and I had to give my thoughts on everything that transpired. First of all, let's talk about it. Wrestling, now, for the WWE side of things, until what we got at the Elimination Chamber, Vince, Triple H and company was bull jiving. Let's call it for what it is. Raw and SmackDown wasn't even worth watching. I literally missed all the shows. Like, for the last 3 weeks, the only show I was actually keeping up with was Raw, but then I just completely stopped. And then when it came to AEW, I was watching, but because I was so busy working and everything, I just didn't really peep what was going on. But from what everybody was telling me, Dynamite and them in somewhat Collision was actually better TV than what WWE was doing. Well, until what we got on Saturday night. The Elimination Chamber. We open up the show. We start with the women's. The women's did what they were supposed to do. Jade is back, and she has targeted Naomi as the one who took her out. I don't believe Naomi was the one who did it. I still believe Bianca is the mastermind behind all this, because after Bianca won the Elimination Chamber, yes, Bianca's going to WrestleMania again, ladies and gentlemen, and she is going against Rhea. Now, I've wanted this match. The problem is the EO problem. I knew we was going to Triple H backed himself into the corner when he kicked her out of the Elimination Chamber match. Now we doing the matchup tonight between Rhea and EO. It's stupid. It's gonna end in a no DQ. Like, this is the one like problem I have with this build-up. You should have just had EO in this. This way we can focus on whatever the situation going on between Naomi, Jade, and Bianca, because we can mainly focus on that. Because I personally believe what H and them are trying to do, they're going to try to build a year-long feud where all of this is going to accumulate, and the real culprit will be revealed to be Bianca, who took Jade out. Because Jade came in there beating the brakes off. I mean, she beat the brakes off of Naomi, tore Naomi up limb from limb. So obviously that's the matchup we getting at WrestleMania. We get Naomi versus Jade. That's going to happen. Pencil that in. It's going down. But after and every girl that was in the Elimination Chamber did their thing. Liv, this might have been Liv's best performance yet. She killed her. She did her thing. Everybody was doing their thing. Bianca was whipping folk left and right with that doggone ponytail of hers. Alexa Bliss did some things. Like I said, obviously Naomi got taken out by Jade. Bailey did some things, and what's my girl name? Starts with an R. Not Raquel. What's my young lady? She was the recent NXT champion until she came up. She on the main roster now. Man, I can't think of my girl name. Oh my goodness, I cannot think of her name right now. She did good too. Like, the women's, I think the women's actually did it. I think the women's did a better job than the men's. It's the after men's for the men's that we're gonna get to when I get there. For me, the worst match on the whole show was that tag team match. Trish and Tiffany versus Nia Jax and was it Raquel that she was with? To me, that was the worst match on the whole show. But obviously, you know why. You know Tiffany time had to get a win because everybody and mama know what's going to happen at WrestleMania. She's losing to Charlotte. Just pencil it in. It's already a done deal. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, as much as I didn't give a dang about the matchup, yes, they did a great job. And once again, Sami Zayn goes home to lose again. Now, I know Kevin Owens is in the backyard too, but I'm like, it is what it is. This is rinse and repeat. We know the script. Same old, same old. Beat the brakes off each other. But then Randy Orton came back And it looks like we're going to get Orton versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. That's looks like what we're going to get. The men's Elimination Chamber match. Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Fruity Pebbles, CM Punk, and the other two clowns, Drew and Damian Priest. I told everybody who was winning that thing. But the signs were pointing to what was to come. Now, I said in order for Cody versus Fruity Pebbles to work, one of them had to become a heel. One of them. Now, I wanted Cody to, because it's been time. It's been time for Cody to embrace the hate. So, let's talk about the main segment. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Fruity Pebbles is going to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. He's going. He's going to WrestleMania. Cody comes out. And then right after that, we get The Rock and Travis Scott. And they come out right after him. So we all in the ring. Now, we in the 6th, and yeah, Drake just so happened to be in the house. Yeah, Drake was there. You had all the I didn't know so many Wrestle Talk TikTok podcast cats is from Canada, but they was all sitting up front. Two of the main cats, my man Solo No and I forgot the other young man's name, but they was sitting up front too, so they was there. Rock wanted Cody to quote unquote sell his soul to him. Now, like I said, we in the 6th, right? We in the 6th. Drake is in the house, and you got The Rock telling Cody to sell his soul to him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know how the E get down. Every single one of us. If y'all don't understand that what you got live was a satanic, demonic ritual live at a pay-per-view, or my bad, PLE, heaven help you. I ain't stupid. We witnessed a live, demonic, satanic ritual. Selling your soul, demonic as heck. In the 6th? Come on now. Let the elevator go up to the top. Now, you're not going to hear nobody in the podcast IWC mention that, but that's exactly what happened. That was a satanic Illuminati ritual that took place. So, you got Travis Scott out there actually burning sage. I said, yep, that's demonic. Cody like, you know what? Let me tell you something, Rob. My soul belongs to this ring, and my soul belongs to the fans, so you can go F yourself. Now, I've seen people online crying, talk about, oh, when Christian did this in AEW, it was lame, but Cody does it in the E, it's good. Listen, y'all got to stop allowing WWE hardcores to trigger y'all. Just the tribalism is what makes people just, like, for me, that's why I really don't like to be on social media like I used to, because I'm like, I don't have time for the tribalism. Plus, like I said, I'm working like a crazy person, so I don't have time to be on social media trying to see what the heck is going on. I'm like, I don't have time for all that. But y'all gotta stop allowing people to trigger you. Every time they say something, just either block their behinds or ignore them. I'm a wrestling head through and through. I love both companies. I love the E, I love AEW. I don't give a dang what nobody has to say. I'm gonna watch both. As recent, I haven't really been watching. I've just been getting the clips on what's been going on because I've been too busy working, trying to handle my business. Cody told that man, go F yourself. Fruity Pebbles in the back, instigating and just hopping around and, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. This is great. This is fantastic. You tell that man. Yeah, you tell that man, all right. He hugs that man. Oh, I forgot to tell you, throughout the Elimination Chamber match, him and CM Punk was just hugging each other, shaking each other's hand, and you got Seth Rollins over here just out of his mind. And pretty much, we got matches that's pretty much set up going into WrestleMania. Like, if you didn't see stuff play out at the Elimination Chamber, matches are set up. Looks like we getting Seth and CM Punk one more time. That's what it looked like. And it looked like we getting Drew versus Damian Priest one more time. That's what it feels like. So he hugs up with Cody, looks at The Rock, and has one of the most demonic looks on his face. Rock does the slit the throat, but he throws up the 2. Now, remember the first time Rock threw up the 3, and everybody was like, wait a minute. Then he does it this time, it's the 2. So I'm sitting up here like, what is The Rock doing? But it's all about the long game is what he be talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed history on Saturday night. Fruity Pebbles, aka John Cena, has finally. Now, I'm not saying he has never been healed before, but it's been 20 plus years since he actually embraced the heel route. Fruity Pebbles went heel, and it shook the entire internet. I'm talking about people all over the place. Every video I hop on TikTok, it's cats reacting to Fruity Pebbles turning on Cody and beating the bricks off of him. Now, a lot of people was complaining about Travis Scott kind of going a little overboard, beating the bricks off of Cody. I hope Cody good, but he was, he was hitting him a little bit aggressive. I don't know if Cody really told him to do all that bull jive, but let's just so a receipt is coming, ladies and gentlemen. A receipt is coming. But Fruity turning heel, for me, saved WrestleMania, because I was literally like, I didn't really give a dang about what was coming. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Because I said, if we had to get Cody and Cena, somebody has to take the heel route. Somebody has to go heel. It can't be one. We either getting two-face or we about to get the edible, and we got the edible. Rock, Fruity Pebbles, Travis Scott have aligned themselves, and everybody is comparing them to the New World Order from when Hulk Hogan turned heel and joined Scott Hall and Kevin Nash back in the day. This definitely broke the internet. This broke the internet. Everybody in a listen, 2025 has been a crazy year so far. Oh, and I want to talk about it. Condolences to all the celebrities that then dipped out of nowhere. We started with Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti was first. Then after Irv Gotti, we got my girl Michelle Trosenberg. If you're not familiar with her, she was Harriet the Spy back in the day on the Nickelodeon show. Then she was on Pete and Pete. Then she did Inspector Gadget. I forgot she did Inspector Gadget. She dipped out. Then famous actor Gene Hackman, his wife and the dogs, they all got killed. And then, unfortunately, my girl Angie Stone got taken out. Listen, if y'all don't see how this stuff is just one by one by one, it's the stuff is right in front of y'all face, ladies and gentlemen. Like, if y'all don't understand how the elites get down, I don't know. But I can say, prayers up to all their families, during this time of bereavement. But I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, Fruity Pebbles turning heel, save WrestleMania for me, ladies and gentlemen. Like, listen. The signs were there. Fruity Pebbles was kind of letting you know he was going to do whatever it takes to main event WrestleMania. He don't give a dang. And he sold his soul. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Fruity sold his soul a long time ago. He ain't the guy without selling his soul, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't become the guy towards the end of 2004 going into WrestleMania 21. 20 years before the ultimate heel turn, which we witnessed this past Saturday night. Fruity Pebbles has done it. He has aligned himself with the final boss, Travis Scott. I don't know what's to come. Cody Rhodes got his tail beat down. We off to WrestleMania 41, ladies and gentlemen. We are off to WrestleMania 41. I'm here for it. Triple H got me full attention. I got to find a way to continue to watch every Raw and SmackDown as we move forward. I have no choice. Now, like I said, because of my current situation that I've been going through, I've been working like a crazy person. So I'm going to try my best to get these reviews back like I want to. But with Fruity Pebbles doing what he did, and now we're off to the races. Cody getting beat down, getting destroyed, getting tore up from the floor up. Heck, you even got R-Truth online talk about, I know this just didn't happen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a beatdown is coming. Just pencil it in. R-Truth's childhood hero is going to beat the brakes off of him. Just pencil it in. That R-Truth, he did buck dancing that he be doing. Expect it. Expect a serious beatdown. It's coming. Oh, it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming. But outside of that, regardless of, like I said, yes, it was a demonic satanic ritual that happened, because Fruity Pebbles went from looking like a happy-go-lucky baby face to somebody who was demon possessed. You can't tell me that. What I was witnessing. Shout out to my brother from church, Brother Marcus. He messaged me right away and said that was a demonic ritual. I said, yeah, I know it was. I know it was a satanic ritual. Like, I ain't stupid. We all witnessed a demonic satanic ritual live on PLE in Toronto. They were in the freaking 6, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. H and them, this is how they do. I don't know why everybody is shocked. The E ain't in the position they in without cats dabbling with the enemy. It's just how it is. I mean, same thing goes. As much as I like AEW, TK and them ain't getting AEW out the floor without them doing some satanic stuff. It's sad. This is the route that cats had to go in order for pro wrestling to get off the ground, but this is the route they went. So all I say is I give Triple H at least, I give him 2. I give him 2 SmackDowns and 2 Raws as we move forward to be crap. Outside of that, every show must be off the chain. I ain't playing with this dude. You just got one of the biggest turns in century history. Everybody and their grandma was still talking about that. Every video, every time I swipe on Instagram, TikTok, everybody and their grandma is still talking about Fruity Pebbles, aka John Cena, turning heel and selling his soul to the great one. I'm like, that's all everybody talking about. That's all everybody talking about. I'm like, well, this is what I'm saying. As we move forward, they are allowed 2. I give them 2 Raws, 2 SmackDowns to be bull jive as we move forward to WrestleMania. Outside of that, I'm not accepting bull jive. I'm not accepting mediocrity. And speaking of AEW, Revolution is this Sunday coming up. It's Tony Khan in them turn. I'm like, all right, the E dropped a good pay-per-view. Matter of fact, this might be Triple H's best pay-per-view he's done in a very long time, probably under his leadership. So I'm going to be fair. Even though I was talking about some bull jive I didn't really care for on the show, I'm going to give the show an honest 9 out of 10. I normally don't go that high when it concerns the WWE pay-per-views, but I can't be biased. I can't, because I'm a pro wrestling fan. You know, some people thought I was probably going to, you know, because I haven't said nothing in so long, y'all probably was thinking I probably wasn't even going to come on here and say nothing. But you know I had to, especially with my man Fruity Pebbles doing what he did. Fruity Pebbles has, quote unquote, finally embraced the hate. He has sold out. Sellout Cena is here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, does he win at WrestleMania? That's the biggest question, because I got a message from my main man. Shout out to my boy Bishop, aka David. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know, David, if he's gonna win. I don't know, bro. I know you messaged me and asked me, you know, you told me that Fruity Pebbles needs to get the job done. I don't know. I think because of what happened, I think somehow Cody's gonna retain. I just, especially now with Cody, they are officially solidifying Cody as the #1 face right now. Like, you can't tell me that, especially with Fruity doing what he did. Cody is the official #1 face in that company right now. I don't see Cody losing. I could be wrong with 2 left shoes, but we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my honest review for the show. Unbiased, like I said. I really didn't think I was gonna walk away from I was literally, when I was watching, I was like, okay, I'm like at a 5. But as we continue to move on and story progression was getting told and certain things were happening, and then we got the ultimate turn of the century, that's what I walk away with. Y'all already know what to do. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button or leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about the show. And like I said, I'll do my best to try to keep this thing going. Obviously, we got the go-home show for Revolution on Wednesday night and Collision. Y'all already know what to do. This your main man, K-Sifel, King Self Life Wrestling the Takes. I'll talk to y'all cats later. Holla at your boy.